Let's go. Spawning in the top right-hand corner of ZaRDieNT Temple, we do have the yellow Zerg player representing 3D Clan. It is DefMars. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have their opponents. We have the green Terran player representing Team Hyper 1. It is ZaRDieNT. Let's go. Let us go. Bearing in mind that these two are actually competing last night in the Thermal 2v2 circuit. They are some of the best 2v2 teams out there, 2v2 duos. They're some of the best, of course. They did excel. They did do well for themselves in the 2v2 circuit, and they're both good friends. Both good friends. We'll see how they compare to each other as we are going for the proxy hatch. Oh boy. It's... the hatchery gets thrown down. Welcome to ZaRDieNT Temple. ZaRDieNT Temple is honestly a unique map in the map pool. I look forward to embracing more of it in the mid game, but not this time. Not this time, not this game, as the hatchery has been thrown down and we are going for some cheese. We're going for the proxy. Are we planning on spine rushing? We'll see if we pull the boys. See if workers do rally. For now, we're just saturating our bases. It is going to be hatch into pool. Sorry, hatch gas pool. Interesting. And currently ZaRDieNT is not aware. No SCV scout. No SCV scout, not yet. No vision, no awareness for the time being. And if you're in the chats, it is Gamba time. Predictions are open. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat. They're going to try all the upgrades. Sadly, I don't think Chop can... You mean perceive? I don't see him getting any upgrades either. No. Do they know that they can play and that they have all these upgrades available? Hard to say. Hard to say. For now, the hatchery does complete. Hatchery does finish. Pool is finishing up as well. Do have a hatchery behind us as well, going for a delayed expansion. And now he knows. Yeah, now he sees, now he knows. We do have one spine on the way. One spine crawler. Bearing in mind as well that in this patch, the queen is weakened. It's a worse queen than we're used to seeing. Ooh, spine crawler is denied. And weakens around the queen. Like, I don't see this working. Like, we have 10 lings in production. Dive on top of the Reaper. Reaper does kite back. Nice control. Oh no! Yeah, Reaper does kite back. Does kite away. This is at least denying some mining time. And the CC is delayed. But the queen gets surrounded. And queen does get surrounded. The tumor is going to finish just barely, forcing out a scan. The queen goes down. And this is becoming quite costly. So we're building up into a second queen. Second queen now on the way. I'll be honest, part of me feels like it might have been wiser to go into Hellions as a response to this instead of delaying and going for the Tech Lab into Cyclone. Considering how well the Reaper handled itself against the first Queen. But regardless, we'll still defend. Oh my god, the range. That's crazy. What goes down there, here comes the Hellion follow-up. Hellion reinforcements. Another Queen goes down. That's 2 Queens falling. But the creep is spreading. Again, that first tumor was huge. The first tumor. It's all spreading from there. And ZaRDieNT is being denied the expansion. DefMars is droning. Droning is saturating. Building up a greater economy. Especially upon forcing the lift. This is kind of worth it. Kind of. I mean, the scariest thing, of course, is going to be the counterattack. These Lings are going to be dealt with, and what is their home to defend? We have Ling Queen, but remember, the Queens are weaker than usual. So this counterattack might be brutal. So making Reactor Hellion. Getting to 5 Hellions. We'll see if ZaRDieNT ignores the hatchery or if he keeps going across the map. That's what I'm kind of curious about. Once the Lings are dealt with, of course. Lings, they pull away. Coming with us around. Oh, they come in. Oh, he locks him down. Yeah, he locks down the Hellions. Ay. Brutal surround. That should not have happened. ZaRDieNT, the pants were down, papi. Ay. ZaRDieNT. Never mind. DefMars, he's fine. He's perfectly fine here. He does surround the Hellions, does surround the Cyclones. DefMars now he can drone, he can take up. Lair is on the way, gas is being taken. We can go into 2-base Muta, we can go into 2-base Hydra. We got options. As there is no counterattack, not anymore. Not like this. The pants were down, back. Are they wanting them just to spite you? I mean, I would imagine that some of them just don't know. I unironically would not be surprised if Perceive is just unaware of the upgrades. Like that happened with Hero, if you remember. Like Hero, I think it was this patch for the base game where Hero he was playing, and I want to say like a couple of days in. We were playing the game, and then, like, I forgot what it was. I think he tried to NG overcharge, and he was like, wait, is the new patch live? Like, he just had no idea. No. Este Hero. Like, there was something that happened in the game that required the previous patch that, like, that did prompt him to recognize what was going on. But it was a while. When I say a while, like, you know, like 2 tournaments. Happens, baby. It happens. So now we're settling in. He does finally break out. So as he breaks out, we already have Roach Ravager amassing. Again, DefMars here just had so much free time to build up, thanks to the surround earlier, and it's too late. Yeah, at this point it's too late. Sure, we have 2 Cyclones, but there's just so much Roach Ravager here. ZaRDieNT's being overwhelmed. Ling's taking away for a backstab. Hellions able to defend. Drop bullet into the main. He gets in. And ZaRDieNT's being pulled apart here. Cyclone going down as well. Brutal pickoff. Ravager into the natural, breaks through the wall, and again it's just too much momentum for the early game. Just such a delayed economy here for ZaRDieNT. He never got across the map, never counterattacked, never got across. Battle of the Liberator. Liberator does go down, so stepping into the main, he breaks in, and GG. DefMars, he will take game number 1. Whew. GG. Again, I was still on the fence about whether or not it was even worth it to go for the proxy hatchery, but again, everything changed when the Hellions got surrounded. Lings, they came out, they surrounded the Hellions, surrounded the first Cyclone as well, and that meant there was no counterattack, there was no backstab, there was nothing to threaten DefMars across the map. And that was the moment where DefMars kind of secured himself in that game to be able to build up his economy, take up into Lair, take his gases, into Roach Ravager, into Overwhelming, into what we saw come across the map. GG. GG, well played. With that, DefMars, let's take a lead. And now we're going to be loading the game number 2. Going to be loading into Lumen. Oh, for game 2. Let's go. Loading into game 2. Meanwhile, looks like we have some updates here. Looks like Perceive took down Jump 1-0. Greener's. Oh, hopefully Greener's okay. But looks like there was a walkover in lower bracket round 2. Perceive and Ryojin, they're currently mid-series. Okay. On Verdant Temple, actually. I'll be honest, I keep forgetting what Lumen is. I'm like, Lumen, I haven't cast on Lumen before. It's like, oh no, wait, never mind. We've seen it before. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. Bottom right-hand corner here of Lumen, we have the yellow Zerg player. We have the yellow Zerg player representing 3D Clan, leading the series 1-0. It is DefMars. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have their opponents. We have the green Terran player, the green Terran himself representing Team Piper 1. It is ZaRDieNT. Let's go. Let us go. As from here, once again, we have early pool. Early pool timing here from DefMars. Does actually send his drone here across the map once again. Being as annoying as possible. This time, there is no proxy hatchery. Might even try to go for the gas seal just to keep it alive. That does pull away. It does pull away. It looks like DefMars will expand on the low ground, avoiding the hybrid expansion, though. Okay. Let's go. Welcome to Lumen, though. Lumen is a new map in the TLMC22 map pool. It does have some hybrid expansions as the potential natural and third expansion, which we often do see players embrace early on, but no, DefMars does go for the standard expansion instead. Interesting. Does expand here on the top side. Lings are amassing, bearing in mind, of course, we are going for a later gas. Going, oh, no Evo chamber. Tempting. No chamber. Well, the micro, the drone, he gets out. Just barely. Okay, we're still going for the early Evo chamber here. Interesting. What's the plan? For a moment, I thought we were going to go for like a proxy hatchery here and try to mine through the patches or something like that. But yeah, early Evo chamber does mean we have the early Swarm Queens, which we have yet to experience in this tournament. Maybe just as a safety precaution. Oh, right, we can... does this unlock Dropper Lords? Have we reverted? If you remember, back in the day, we did need Evo Chambers to morph in Dropper Lords previously. This was, what, like a couple of years ago. Is it back? Okay. It's back! The Evo Dropper Lords, it's been years. This was patched out of the game, what, like in 2021? Like early COVID, I want to say. It's been a long time. Patches, you're in Hannibal. Greener City had a guy, okay. But yeah, Dropper Lords on Evo Tech used to be a thing. Like they used to be, me and Micah used to love going for these Ling Dropper Lord all-ins in TVP. Been a while. Going for banelings as well. The setup was a little bit too early, too premature. Remember, there's no ling speed, by the way. These are slow lings. So I'm checking the overlord. Transport overlord speed has been decreased. Okay. Oh, so we're going. So this makes sense considering we don't have ling speed, by the way. There's no ling speed, so we're not going for a ling drop. We're going for a bane ling drop instead. We're going for the bane drops. Let's go. Keep me dropping. Send it in, baby. Send it. Ideally, you do want to cause a distraction. So we have lings moving on the left-hand side, ideally to distract ZaRDieNT. And then the drop lord can move in. What is going on? What is what is happening? As the hatchery is going to be denied, it's going to be off center. Lings are distracting on the left hand side. Hellions are hit to defend, and Bailey's well again. No, the reaction! Oh my god! Very late. Very late. Reaction thankfully does pull away. 6 SCV kills. Get 6. Only 6. Whew. Okay. But what is this? What are we doing? Ah, no. It's too early for this, Pat. I mean, I feel like ZaRDieNT should just let it finish, right? Just let it finish. Let him let him sleep in his own bed. I feel like he wants to cancel this anyway, so we're just buying time. We're just buying time. Behind this, there's nothing. There's nothing to defend. Keep going. Keep going, ZaRDieNT. No, we've got enough time for roaches. Roaches popping out. Remember, there's no roach speed. There's limited gas. It was just a really awkward early game here for DefMars. And the roach horn will fall. That's a full wall. Scarlet won like $30,000 in the finals that builds. Sure. That sounds correct. I think I remember seeing that. As the hatchery, sorry, as Zorotorn goes down. And one of the Cyclones is exposed. Despite that, they'll still overwhelm. Overwhelms the army. Getting on top of the roaches, catching out 1, 2, 3 roach, 4 roaches going down, critical damage. There's 10 more roaches on the way. No, we're never going to see a Swarm Queen, are we? It's just never going to happen. As Queens, they just melt. All the roaches full. We have 10 roaches trickling in. Where's the rally, by the way? Where's the rally? Rally across the map, Abby. You can do it. Keep going. Por favor. And DefMars defends. DefMars, he does hold, he does defend. Again, there was no rally across the map, we're just keeping everything at home. DefMars, he survives. Jane Money got eliminated. The Swarm Queen enthusiast. No. I mean, from here, ZaRDieNT, he's looking quite solid. He's got an equivalent to a greater economy, building up his mech army, rebuilding his racks, so they'll catch fire. Still limited aggression here from ZaRDieNT. Just going for the Hellion run by. I mean, there's nothing in position to defend. The wall is still closed. And we've got our Blue Flame Hellions. Oh no. Oh, Jesus. Drones, they line up. 5 drones going down. Nice damage. Borrow resources faster. Let's go. Does research faster. Know what we need to do, actually? We need to show this mod to SC Boy and see if they get inspired. That's what we need to do. That's what because you know how NetEase are looking into unit rotations for the ladder? Like, seeing some of these upgrades, they might be inspired. Might be inspired. As Roach is overwhelmed, army does move in. And GG gets called. GG gets called. ZaRDieNT will tab the series. We're going to the ace match. GG. Whew. GG, well played. We are going all the way to the ace match here, and again, it was just a really weird opener out of DefMars, going for a non-existent link speed, going for like a delayed baneling drop. It was really weird. It was a really weird start. Unfortunately, we saw that he was heavily reliant on that baneling drop to actually get damage done, bearing in mind that he had delayed everything in favor of that. He went for the Evo Chamber, went for the baneling nest, went without link speed, delayed his worker production as well. It was a very dedicated build, and without doing game-ending damage, that was game. That was game then and there. Did fall far behind, and now we're going to be loading into the ace match. Going to be loading into Storm. Push. Let's go. Your rotation will be sick, not gonna lie, if done right. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I know that they're floating around. I didn't get to see the polling on it, whether or not the community was for it or for against it, to be fair. I didn't see the final numbers. But definitely something interesting, something exciting, for sure. Something to look forward to on the ladder. As spawning in the left-hand corner of Storm Push, we have the yellow Zerg player, the yellow Zerg player himself, being forced into the ace match. Can he bring it back? Representing Team 3D Clan, it is DefMars. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the green Terran player, representing Team Hyper 1, it is ZaRDieNT. Oh no. Rotate out the Cyclone, rotate in the Cyclown. That true. Plus 10 lock-on range. Aye. Plays carnival music when it pops out. Not like this. Oh, the drone! He's pushing through the tide. But we're gonna Storm Push. Bearing in mind, this is not the TLMC version. This is not Storm Surge, but Storm Push is here. Again, we do have a modded version, which does mean that units are going to be either sped up or slowed down through the center of the map. Drone does get across and will be a bit of a nuisance here. Bearing in mind, though, that DefMars does expand. Back at home. There's no proxy setup here, just being an annoyance and just trying to mind game his opponents more than anything. I say that, yep, there we go. It is going to be a hatch gas pool, standard opener out of DefMars with a bit of a delayed economy due to the scouting drone. It's going to be delayed. DefMars does move out, does pull out, and our players can build up. Once again, also economic opener out of ZaRDieNT, going for a rack expand, single gas opener out of our Terran player. So for the time being, we're building up into what looks to be a standard game, which we have yet to experience. So I'm tentative when I say that. It's like I tentatively say standard game because DefMars has been an animal this entire series, non-stop cheese, non-stop aggression, and I still can't with confidence say that he's going to be droning up. We have yet to really experience that. Like a macro DefMars. Sad none of the medevac changes have been made, have been implemented. Let's have a look here. What have you added? Have you added like windows that roll down? Like send Marines they can load up into the medevac and they can just fire from the windows. They can God no. Not like this. Let's have a look. Medevac. New upgrade, rapid deployments. Oh, I remember this. Medevac deploys loaded troops twice as fast. Okay. And we have Caduceus Reactor. Now also allows medevacs to heal 2 targets at once. True. Oh, true. I recall that. Caduceus Reactors. You can dual heal, yeah. Medevac upgrade, power windows. Yes. I like to believe that it's windows but with a handle, so there's actually like a cast time for the windows to be fully deployed because they gotta roll it down. They gotta oh no. That's how you balance it out. To roll down cast time. Then they can go to town. Oh my god, this Reaper cannot get away, not through the center. Does get caught. Yeah, it's gotta be manual. It's gotta be manual. Otherwise it'd be in that. True. We're going all in, by the way. So, as we assume, DefMars, he is taking up in towards a lair. He is claiming a third base, but so far no drones. No drones, no saturation. Going for the earlier Roach Horn instead, massing up Lings, and we're expecting him to commit into a Roach All in. Does start to drone a little bit here, though, and actually melee? Huh. Melee upgrades on the way. Armory is done. We more from the Hellbats. Roaches will help defend, but there are no Roaches to defend. There's no Roaches out currently. Jeez, the Queen takes so much. Yeah, the Queens are being hunted down. The Hellbats say waddle in. And we need more time. We need more time for the Roaches. Looks like one Roach will pop out just in time. It pops out in front of the Hellbats. Wait, for a moment I thought... We're healing the Raven, man. Let's go. heals itself. And we defend. Yeah, in the end, the Hellies are going to be cleaned up. In the end, we do defend. 8 SCVs go down. The crazy Ling run by. Oh my god, 8 SCV kills. ZaRDieNT, he has nothing back at home. I assumed it was going to be DefMars being forced into an all-in, but no, DefMars, he actually has an economy. He has 45 workers. He has a standing economy. Here comes the counterattack. Roaches, they push across the map. And ZaRDieNT down to 32 SCVs. Oh, we can make it. We can make it. Oh, no. We're vibrating across the map. Jesus, they're struggling so much. That's where they move in. They move in, back at home to defend. We have just Hellbats. They're being focused down. A lot of splash damage though as they were pushed into the Hellbats. So not the most efficient moves here by DefMars, but he does break through. I love that he's using this to heal, but he can still be seen. Oh no, get out of here! Oh god. They're losing what, 3 roaches? But mining is still denied. Mining is still denied. Behind this, we're massing on more Lings. Gas is being taken. Remember, we have plus on melee. Oh, we can make it! Oh, the Lings are much faster. Okay. They can make it through. We leave the roaches behind. Oh no! Help him out, Pappy. Help him out. Oh god. The tide is too strong. Help them, Pappy. Help them. I mean, DefMars, he's done it. At this point, he has done it. He has broken through. ZaRDieNT, he's down to 2 Hellbats and a Cyclone. Lings ace around. DefMars, he breaks in. He does break in. Ravens, they can help hold. We do have a Banshee as well. Behind this, I mean, the Spire's on the way. There's going to be anti-air getting to meter play. Vamos with that. To pick up even more SCVs, still critical damage. Down to 43 workers, down to under a 2 base economy. I was thinking today about a 2v2 SEL where each team has both StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2 race. I mean, we cast that. That's SEL doubles. If you're unfamiliar, Mr. Mintler, that is a tournament that exists. That's StarCraft Evolution League doubles, which is I think it's a monthly. It's a monthly tournament. We casted the first edition like maybe 2 weeks ago, and we have another cast of that tournament next week, I think. Let's have a look. On the 8th, this week we're going to be casting StarCraft Evolution Doubles number 2. It's going to be on the 8th. As they move in, they overwhelm. Again, there's still no good answer to this. We have auto turrets, which are stationary. Cyclones are on the way. Lings, they catch out the mineral line. GG, and DefMars, he will claim the series 2-1, advancing on to the grand finals. GG. GG, well played. But with that, congratulations, DefMars, he will overwhelm. Again, a bit of a chaotic game here. We did see initially DefMars building up into a more aggressive mid-game. Likewise, ZaRDieNT did commit into a Hellbat push, but he lost everything in the process, losing his Hellbats, more importantly, losing SCVs across the map to Ling harass. They crippled the economy, they allowed for a counterattack. ZaRDieNT, he stumbled out the gates, he had a weaker economy coming in towards said mid-game, and he was just overwhelmed by the all-in. GG. GG, well played. With that, congratulations, DefMars, you will claim the series, and let's figure out where we are and where we are headed. Exclamation mark, be in the chat if you guys want to have a look back yourselves. Let's go. Let us go.